Does the thought of applying for a mortgage intimidate you? Today, I'm with my friend and colleague, Anel. And Anel, I have a question for you. What's the process like of applying for a mortgage?
It's actually pretty simple. Essentially, you would contact me or you would contact Toma and put you in touch with me. We would have a short conversation over the phone and we would ask pretty basic information. We would require to know your personal information, right? Everybody knows their date of birth. Maybe you don't know your social security number, but we need it. We also will need your residential history for the last 2 years and your employment history for the last 2 years.
Okay.
Other than that, it's pretty basic.
Is there any documentation that someone would have to provide you?
Absolutely. Once we have that conversation and you've provided me with the information, we would then ask you for 2221.
2221.
2 years taxes with tax returns.
Okay.
2-month bank statements. 2 pay stubs. 1 ID.
Well, that sounds pretty simple and not intimidating at all.
I agree. It's actually pretty simple. That is the most basic structure. Of course, if you already have a home or investment properties, then the circumstances change on the documentation, not necessarily on the application. But it's basically a pretty easy and fast process. And we can complete this over the phone, in person, online. I can take your application. I can have you send a link to you so that you can fill it out yourself at your own pace. We can do this whatever suits your needs, right?
Right. So how long do you think it takes, in that first initial process?
Well, I would say the application would roughly take 20 minutes. Let's say I'm taking it over the phone. And once you provide me with all the documentation, within 24 to 48 hours, I can have a pre-approval for you.
Nice. Okay, so if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
Well, they can always reach me at 760-594-0608.
And for all your real estate related questions, give me a call. My number is 951-356-9586.